Project, we finally started turning wrenches on it. It's been about 20 years since anybody's given it any love, so we got to figure out what's going on with it. Had some big plans, but the goal was simple, just wanted to get it running. Well, truck had other ideas. After a bunch of troubleshooting, a bunch of not so nice words, we managed to get the gas tank installed, but the starter had different plans. It will not turn over. I've cleaned all the connections between the battery to the starter. It's got a brand new starter in it, and it still won't do nothing. Right now, I think I'm chasing a ground issue. Like any other old project, every answer seems to create 2 more questions. So grab a drink, turn a wrench with us. Let's see if we can get a step closer to figuring this mini truck out. All right, well, we tried to mount the tank. So it appears that when they mounted this tank, they drilled out these center holes right to that weld line, if you want to call it. It's more like a stamp line. So I marked how much I need to take off of this one, and it's basically to the same spot on both sides, which is actually encouraging because I know these tanks is an exact match. And believe it or not, it has been a pain in the ass to find the sending unit and the float for it. Parts store can't find it. I found one on Parts Geek. I haven't ordered it yet. I found the float on Parts Geek. I still haven't found the right sending unit. The sending unit that I actually ordered years ago when I first got the truck, turns out, is the same one that I ordered this last time because I'm stupid.
Whoopsie daisy.
So now I've got 2, what I think these are for the 4x4 Toyotas, but I don't know. But I've got 2 identical ones that I have literally no use for. So that way today's not a total loss. Got the interior out. I'm pretty sure, I know this passenger seat's not even bolted in. Don't look like the driver's seat is either. So we'll just pull the seats out, get all the junk out of it, get all the mouse turds vacuumed out, and actually bought some starting fluid. So we're gonna throw a battery in it and see if this thing will fire off starting fluid.
That sounds like fun.
I mean,
hey, ants and mice, it's your eviction notice. Time to get your ass out of here. Get away.
You gotta get in there real
I was
deep.
just messing.
You gotta get in there real deep like.
Oh God, there's a lot of crap in there. Yep, looks like they did evacuate.
There's a better spot for that fuse box to live, but that's a problem for another day.
Yeah. All right, let's clean up this mess. Well, Johnny cleaned this thing up a little bit, looking a little nicer inside now.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna throw a hot battery on this, and this is the battery from Mickey, actually.
Yeah.
It's still kicking.
The little battery.
Yeah, we're still using it for a lot of cars, which is pretty amazing. So we're gonna throw the battery on it. Right now we're gonna look for any smoke or any fires that start, which we're hoping that wouldn't be the case, obviously. But again, this thing has sat how long now, Johnny?
Going on 20 years.
20 years, good deal. Oh, I heard door locks, so that means there's some power going there. I didn't even know.
I didn't even know it had power.
Yeah,
doors.
I was like thinking, how in the world?
I didn't even. There's no buttons.
No, but I heard something in the door.
It works off that fob. It's got a Viper system on it.
Doing the sniffer test. I don't hear anything or smell anything. Oh, fan kicked on. Are the fans on a switch or something?
No, but that's not a good sign. It ain't spinning over.
Oh, that isn't a good sign. Wait a minute, this isn't, look, this is just hanging in here.
Yeah,
That ain't
yeah.
good. You tried to turn it over, it was sitting on the bench.
Plug it up. It at least thinks it has it.
Perfect. That you clicking? Yeah, I hear it, but it's not engaging.
Yeah. Can you get to it?
It ain't happy. Yeah. I mean, it came, as I started hitting it, you heard it go a little more. Yeah.
I've never heard a starter make that noise before. I didn't have a lot of hope that that starter would hold up after all these years. It did work when I first bought the truck, but that was 6-7 years ago.
We did find that other starter, Johnny. I don't know. We don't know if it. So that was in the truck.
Yeah. Probably also should have taken an inventory of what was in the truck before I started buying shit for it, because I found a brand new fuel pump.
Yeah.
We'll not talk about that. Anyway, unfortunately, the only way to get to this starter is from underneath the truck.
Yep. It's way in here.
But fortunately, from under the truck, it's pretty easy to get to. Like
there it is.
There's not a lot in the way, so it's just getting this truck off of the ground. All right, a couple days later, got the starter. Had it yesterday, but picked it up Sunday. Didn't really have time to mess with it when I got home, so I'm gonna throw this on real quick. Hopefully this solves the no start issue, and we'll see what happens. Alrighty, starter's in. Gonna spray some "you're gonna start whether you like it or not" juice down the throat. See what happens. Now this is gonna be the fun part, because I've got this thing at such a crazy angle, it's hard for me to get in it. Oh. Alright, come on, let's go. Come on. Yeah. Okay. Moment of truth. That's not good. I think that battery just died. Ah! Forgot the seat's not bolted in. Alright, I hooked the jump box to it, but the fans aren't running. Hit. Well then, this may take a little more diagnosing than I had wanted. Yeah, this is probably going to be an actual day of diagnosis that I'm going to have to spend on it, because I got power, I got a new starter. I bet I got a bad ground somewhere where this thing sat for so long and been so damn rusty. That's going to be my guess. So I'm gonna have to run through the grounds. That's gonna be my guess. It's what it's acting like. I mean, it was originally acting like it was, damn it, like it didn't have any power, like a dead battery, you know, because like that's the sound that a battery makes, or a dead battery makes when the starter can't fire. So, damn. That means I probably didn't need a starter, but it's good to have one, especially on something like this that's sat for 20 damn years. So, well, on to the next, I guess. Alrighty. Finally back out here. Had to wait a couple days on getting the float, but got the float in, got the sending unit and fuel pump assembly mounted in the tank. There's the tank. Here's where it lives. Now, I already see a problem. That's going to be fun. And I'm hoping I can get that apart without completely destroying it. But, as of right now, I'm not terribly concerned with that because not real worried about getting fuel to it right now. Need to make sure that the thing's going to actually turn over. I'm not exactly sure why it's not turning over. It's probably a ground issue, so I'm just going to have to go through all these connections, redo them, clean them up, make sure everything's grounded good. So that looks like our main ground right there. So probably could have been done better, but take that apart and clean it and start there. Hopefully that's all it needs. So we'll see. Let's get this tank in. All right, I'm doing this by myself, so this should be fun. It was a whole lot easier when it was on the ground, but should be able to get it up in here. Hopefully it lines up. I did my job right. Here, actually, I'll show you all that. Oh yeah, that's gonna work. Oh. Sweet. So when they put this tank in, they shorted these rails just a touch. Damn it. So they kind of wallered out the hole for the mounting bolts. Oh, my legs getting weak. Oh, okay. Woo. Oh. So that's what I did. I just took a Dremel, walked it around the edge of those holes, and she's in. Okay. So this is the right fuel pump and sending unit. It's just a little bit different. It shouldn't be a problem. I literally just now noticed that. So I was wondering why this fuel pump sending unit was sitting in there correctly, but it didn't look like the lines matched, and I literally just now have had them side by side. You can see this one kind of does a crossover, and both of these are just like that, so it shouldn't be an issue to curve that line to get it to meet there, as long as like I said, I can get that. There she is. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get that plugged up. I got that stuff laying around, so just for now, I'm obviously not going to be worried about having the bed on it for a while. I need to do something better than to have the bed where I've got it at now. I need to get it up on, like, off the ground on center blocks or something, so it's not just laying on the ground. But I tell you what, and you can ask Carl, that damn bed weighs as much as that truck does in its entirety. That bed is ridiculously heavy. So I'm not gonna be real worried about having the bed on it for a while, you know, especially whenever I get into the hydraulic stuff. Honestly, the bed will probably be the last thing that goes back on that truck. So I need to get it off of the ground. But I need to harvest this, and obviously that's already harvested, so I'm gonna get that off real quick, throw it on that tank, that way it's sealed up and it won't get no water in it. Alrighty, got that ground off, and as we can see here, hold on, let me give it a shot. As we can see here, that don't look so good. Neither does the, damn it, neither does the plug. So we get this cleaned up, get it put back on there, and we're gonna see if this thing will turn over. Alrighty, got that cleaned up. Shiny, shiny. Battery's on. I'm gonna go for gold here. Go juice. Let's see what happens. Please Please. Oh. 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 Damn it. Damn, man. Well, shit. Well, that didn't work. Kind of starting to run out of ideas. I don't know what this other random, there's another random negative here. And I think that might just be left over from when they moved the battery and they just left it there. Because I've done nothing to this truck since I got it. And like I said, when I bought it, it would start fine. So it's got to be a bad ground somewhere. That ground looks good. So there's like a ground right there. But I think that's the ground that goes to that, so that would be doing nothing. Here's a positive. Yeah, there's the positive that runs in the back. I guess I'm gonna take that positive off of the starter and clean it and see what happens. Like, okay. Cleaned up that positive post on that starter. So get this damn jump box hooked back up. See what happens. Now, if this don't work, I may be worried that I'm not getting a good connection on that jump box because the terminals are corroded like every other damn connection point in this truck. I didn't even put any starting fluid in it this time. Oh, okay. Please, come on, baby, work with me. Shit! Ah! Oh, whoo! Something just shifted. I thought it was the truck coming off these damn stands, but I think that was just the battery. Man. Starting to run out of ideas. Yeah, it was the battery. Oh. I'm starting to run out of ideas. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna clean up these terminals because the top of it's pretty rusty. That jump box may not be getting good enough contact to actually be throwing power to it. So let's try that. All right, terminals are cleaned up. Screw it, you can't really see them. I already got the jump box on it. If this don't work, I don't really know. I guess I'll put the battery out of my Integra in it or something. I don't know. Come on. Shit! I think I might be done for the day. I don't know. I'm running out of ideas. I've cleaned every connection that I can think of. That battery should be good and doing its job. I really don't want to fool with yanking the battery out of my damn my car and deal with resetting all my radio settings. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a break on it for a minute. Ponder a little bit. Man, that sucks. I wanted to hear this thing turn over today. So we'll see what I figure out. All right, so we're gonna see if this fixes our misfire issue. Maybe today won't be a total loss. Also tell me if that battery's dead or not, because if I throw that thing in here and it fires off, I know that battery's good. It wouldn't surprise me if it's not, but like I said, that battery's been through a lot of abuse. We've used it on every car since the Mitsubishi, so yeah, get this cool thrown in here, see what happens. Battery's fine. I threw the battery in. I didn't even tighten the terminals down, and this thing fired right up. It's not missing. It's idling a bit weird. But no miss. Good. On to the next. Don't know what my next step with this car is, because I don't have a title for it. I don't know if I want to fool with getting a title for it, but I also don't want to leave money on the table with this thing, because I need every dime I can get out of this car for the hydraulics in that mini truck. But now I'm confused, because I don't know why I wouldn't be getting good connections. It's got to be something to do with that fuse box that's under the hood that's been exposed for years. Something might be corroded in there, and it's not getting a good connection. Well, at least it wasn't a total loss today. No miss in the BMW, so figure out what I want to do with it from there.
Well, that was a good try, Johnny, but we'll get it next time. Hey, remember to like and subscribe. Love you guys. We can't fix everything in this crazy world, but we can fix these old cars. We'll see you soon.